गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेदसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताया पतये नमः सीताया पतये नमः सीताया पतये नमः. So we are looking at the Kriya Yoga. The second approach, first approach was focusing on the sun, the fire, the idol, the statue, the photograph. Then the second one step down, and that is, if someone is not able to do that, he should take the photograph or the idol rather than focusing. Here what you are doing is telling that he should it should be given the abhishek with the chanting the mantra, then it should be cleaned, it should be wiped, it should be dried, and then it should be worshipped and made beautiful with flowers and incense, what we do in puja. And this way, this process also gives quick rewards, meaning what will it do? Focusing was much better than getting involved in so many different things while doing puja. Then what does puja do? Puja helps you to focus, take your attention away from the world and focus on the vigraha. Why you were not able? The first part was that person has already worked it out and he is very easily able to focus on the sun, the idol or whatever, fire, etc. But because that person was not unable to focus, this is a way for him to slowly focus, and then eventually he will get to that stage. And in this way, and one must not do it, and also remember the Guru Maharaj, and don't take Guru Maharaj to be a person. If you take the person, then you will judge, then you will condemn, then you will control the Guru Maharaj. So many Guru Maharajas there. There are so many in-between people who say, oh, you can't go to this person, you have to, he's not available. He may be available, but they will say he's not available. Why? Their control. That's why we don't have any, there's no in-between person between you and me. There's no person in between you and Swamiji. You can go and approach him and talk to him straight away. You will see that in Rishikesh. If he talks or doesn't talk, that's a different matter. But you have direct approach. See? So consider the Guru Maharaj to be a representative of the Lord Himself. Lord Himself has come to teach you the scriptures. And that will keep, and when we take it that way, then our arrogance, our ego, that will be not allowed to put its hood out when we take that position in front of the Guru Maharaj. And in this way, continuing in the next 18th verse, Amayiko nuvritya mam pujaye niyatavrataha pratimādishva klankaraha priyo me kulanandana agnau yajeta havisha bhaskare sthandile yajet bhakte nopahrutam prityai shraddhaya mamana varyapi Kim punar bhakshya bhojyadi gandha pushpakshataadikam puja dravyani sarvani sampadhyaivam samarabhet. A man should forsake all imposturings, conceit, deceit and cleverness and worship me regularly by method prescribed above or prescribed by the teacher. O the son of O Lakshman, decorating idols etc. are most dear pleasing to me. If one does not want to worship, adore me in a lifeless stone idol, or cannot come to terms with this sort of worship adoration, if he wishes to worship me in the sacred fire, then it should be done by offering of sacred sacrifices to the fire. So if you don't want to do it in the idol, you can do it with the fire. That is also okay. If you don't want to do it this way, you can do it manasik puja also. He can do it by offering to the sacrifices to the fire. And if one wants to worship me in the sun, then the design of the altar should be designed on the sun. Even simple water offered to me by devotees with sincerity and dedication. When we go to Narmada Maya, what do? We take a dip and then we offer the water. Narmade Har, Narmade Har, Narmade Har. That's it. And that's what we are doing. For us, what is the Vigraha there? What is the deity? The river itself is the deity, in whose lap we have come. And he says, by doing this, it gives lot of happiness to me. I am very pleased with it, and such a devotee is very dear to me. Then what to talk of elaborate offerings, eatables, as well as costly herbs, etc., and other materials, paraphernalias, that constitute the normal ritual for worship. That is also, it is but natural that all these things do please me. So the worshipper should assemble all the various ingredients before starting the process of worshipping me. And in this way, Bhagavan has given not only an elaborate way for those who want to do the elaborate way, that's part of the karma yoga, that was part of the Shodashopchar puja. You can do it very, very, when you go to Tirupati, when you go to when you do Krishna puja, Chappan Bhog, all that is done so elaborately. If you are not cut out for that, then you can just do your simple puja, Panchopchar puja. If that is also not of interest to you, then you can focus on the deity. If that is also not of interest to you, that is also not happening, then you can take the deity to be the sun or the fire and then try to. Point is, you must be focused. Point is, you have to be focused. Whether you do it with various materials or you just do it with your mind. See? And in this way, and therefore, why so many different, why sun, fire, photograph, altar, the lingam or the statue, why all these different things are given, unlike other places? Only one reason. Everyone here is having a different mindset. What she likes, she may not like. What she dislikes, she may like. So we naturally get attracted to some things. Maybe someone gets attracted to sun, someone is naturally has natural affinity towards fire, someone has natural affinity to a statue, someone has natural affinity to whatever other things. See? So our Sanatan Dharma gives us the freedom to choose whichever way we want to focus on the Lord. And that is why there so many gods are there and their vehicles. So in this way, important point here, you can do it the way you like. What is important is devotion and surrender to the Lord uh, with this firm conviction that in your heart and mind that the Lord exists, not just doing it mechanically. Continuing, Chailajinakushai samyak asanam parikalpayet tatropavishya devasya sammukhe shuddhamanasaha tato nyasam prakurvita matruka bahirantaram keshavadi tatah kuryat tatvanyasam tatah param manmurti panjaranyasam mantranyasam tato nyaset pratimadavapi tatha Koryan Nityamatandritaha. Sri Ram now describes the detailed process to be followed during a ritualistic process of formal worship. It is to be noted that it is based on the Karma Kand, and and it is given in the scriptures, and even though the Lord does not require this detailed process, Lord does not require, He is everywhere. He is available to you even with your breath. You can focus Him with your eyes. You can focus on Him through your breath. You can focus on Him through fire. You don't need any support in order to think of Lord, because He is there always with you. But yet this whole process is given because there are different types of mindsets, there are different types of devotees, and everyone has to be taken into the embrace, and everyone has to be given the opportunity that they can by whichever way to reach the Lord and surrender to the Lord. That is the purpose. And therefore, what are the steps? First step, here what is given, I'll read. Otherwise the steps are Dhyayami, remember the Lord. Avahayami, invite the Lord. Asanam samarpayami, give Him a seat to sit. Give the Lord the seat to sit. Then asanam. Then what is the next one? Achamaniyam samarpayami, that is, give Him some drink, water to drink. Then padayo padyam samarpayami, wash His feet. Then arghyam samarpayami, washes hasta prakshalanam samarpayami, that is the wash his hands. And then, achamanam comes afterwards. First wash feet, wash hands, then give him water to drink. Then panchamrita snanam, here you can use it as snanam or just panchamritam. That is because he's come from a long distance, a quick, just like you're getting a shot of sweetened tea. So you give him rock sugar or something. So here it is panchamrita. What panchamrita is made up of? Milk, curd, ghee, sugar and honey. These 5 things mixed together, just 1 spoon, 2 spoons is enough to re-energize you. And panchamritam samarpayami, then snanam, then you give him bath give him help him to take bath. Then you give him vastram. After vastra is clothes. After that upavitam, the thread that you give him, the upavitam. After that abharanani, then any decorations, any ornaments that were there that you give the Lord. Then next, after abharanani is, you want to make him look good, so you put chandanam samarpayami. Then you put haldi kumkum samarpayami. Then you give akshata, the rice, colored rice, you offer it to him. After that, pushpam samarpayami. Pushpam is flowers, you offer that. After that, you chant 108 names of that God. If it is Ganesha, 108 names of Ganesha. If it is Narayana, 108 names of Narayana, and so on. Why? Because the Lord has come, you want to sing His praise. And after the praise is done, then you take dhupam. Dhupam is incense stick. You offer the dhupam aghrapayami. You offer him the dhupam. After that is the deepam. You offer him the light, show the lamp, because light is the representation of that deity. After that, naivedyam. You offer him the sweets or whatever the prasad has to be given. You offer that prasad. And After that, the puja is over. And then eventually you do the Uttara Puja, which is sending the Lord. You have called him, you don't want him to stay in your house. Because he's there. But we brought him specifically for some purpose. Now we send him back. Uttara Puja is sending the Lord back. Please go and help others also. Don't only stay. I know you are everywhere. I called you for some particular purpose. Now you please go and help others also. So one must send the deity back after invoking. So now this is the process. Now let's see what is written here. To begin with, one should make a seat by laying grass, deer skin and cloth, one on top of the other in above sequence, and sit on it in front of the god to be worshipped, called a person's Ishta Devta, where that means your own family deity, with a purified, undistracted and focused mind. After that, one should concentrate and establish one's mind by medium of mantras, restrain both the external as well as the internal organs of the body. For that, you do a little bit of pranayam by chant the Guru mantra, or chant some like what we are doing, so that we don't get distracted. Narmade Har, Narmade Har, Narmade. And most of us are chanting that mantra as we are going along. In a similar manner, one should the seeker should concentrate and firmly imagine my presence in other mediums such as portraits, statues, etc. That while doing puja, you cannot say that it is a statue. You have to believe that the Lord is appearing, or Lord is in this form of Ganesha. Lord is in the form of, who is that Lord? Infinite. Who is that Lord? All pervasive. Who is that Lord? Who is form as well as formless. That infinite Lord who is in the hearts of everyone is also present in this statue, in this Narmadeshwar, in this Krishna statue, in this Shivalinga, etc., etc. It's only, you imagine in a man that he is my husband. You have learned how to imagine. Man imagines in a woman, she is my wife. Why can't you imagine that this is God this is Shiva in the statue? This is Krishna in the statue. You have the power of imagination. Use it properly. And in this way, Kalasham Swapuro Vame Kshipet Pushpadi Dakshine Arghyapadya Pradhanartham Madhuparkarthamevacha Tathaivachamanartham tu Nyaset Patra Chatushtayam Hrutpa Bhanu Vimale Matkala Jiva Sanjnitam Dhyayet Swadeham Akhilam Taya Vyaptamarindam Tamevavaha Ye Nityam Pratimadishu Matkalam. One should keep in front of him a kalash of water or a pitcher on the left and flowers on the right. Similarly, 4 vessels should be kept for the purpose of offering arghya. That is the water that here in the river we are using this 2 palms to offer the arghya. Here they are saying keep those vessels to be offered to the Lord, and the vessel used for this purpose is usually boat shaped, padya. You have seen it in some temples. The water with which the feet of the god or any revered person is washed. Madhuparka, sweets such as honey, and achman, that is the rinsing of the mouth by water before the beginning of religious ceremonies. Here the water is sipped using a very small wooden spatula as a mere formality. So when we do Om Govindaya Namaha, Krishnaya Namaha, Madhavaya Namaha, and some 2-3 names we use, 3 times we sip the water, and 4th one we wash the hands, isn't it? So that is the part they are telling. But for that, in a ritualistic thing, then there is a special spoon for that. For offering the water to the feet of the Lord, there is a special vessel. For everything there is something special, because very elaborate. If you go to, you have all gone to Udupi, there you will see all these things. then one should perceive that this whole body is infused, stoked and pervaded by it. So what do? We do nyasa. Nyasa means, you must have seen the priests, then they do pranayam, and after that they take the little bit of bhasma or chandan, and they apply it here, they apply it here, they apply it here, they apply it here, they apply it on the heart, they apply it in the nabhi, they apply it on the both the thighs. They are invoking the divinity within their body, bringing their attention. It is that divinity is always in the body, but you are recognizing it. How do we do it in Rudram? Prajanane Brahma Tishtatu Padayor Vishnustishtatu Jethare Agnistishtatu. There we say in the genitals the Brahmaji is there. In the feet, Vishnu is there. In the digestive fire, the Agni Tattva is there. In the heart, Shiva is there. In the eyes, the sun and the moon is there. In the nostrils, the Ashwini Kumars are there. And this way, every part of the body, you invoke the various divinities, the divine potential. And by invoking that divine potential, your attention that I am a man drops, and now divinity, you are infused with divinity, and with that purified attention you are now going to do the puja. In this way, then one should perceive. At the same time, the same feeling should be imagined in the idol or portrait while worshipping it. The Lord is present in it, it pervades it, and that it is not an inert piece of metal or stone which is sitting in front of you. That it is nothing but pure existence. It is everything in this universe is existing. So that infinite existence is pervading that statue, that photograph also. So bring your attention to that infinite existence. Then continuing, Padyardhya chamaniyadhyaihi snana vastra vibhushanaihi yavat shakyopacharairva tvarchayen mamaya vibhave sati karpura kunkuma guru chandanaihi अर्चयेन् मंत्रवद नित्यं सुगंध कुसुमै शुभैः दशावरण पूजां वै यागमोक्तां प्रकारयेत् नीराजनैर्धूपदीपैः नैवेद्यैर्बहुविस्तरैः. Same steps using Padya, Arghya, Achman, Snan. Padya means washing feet, Ardhya is washing hands, Achmanam is drinking water, Snan is shower, Vastra is clothes, Vibhushan is decoration with ornaments and all other things. One should worship me without any deceit, with full devotion. If he is rich, he should routinely worship me with camphor, kumkum, agarbatti, that is incense stick made from sandalwood, and most beautiful fragrant flowers, while chanting and repeating my holy mantras. You should not just offer, throw karke chale gaye. And you should not offer the flower like this. Le, take, I am giving it to you. No, you have to offer it. They do it this way. They don't do it this way. Most of you will not see any priest throwing it this way. He is holding the basket here and he with every mantra he is going like that. But they are not throwing like this. So even at home, you should never throw the hand should always go from your heart to the feet of the Lord. That's the process. Huh? Even Havan Kund also, when you put the samagri, it should not be this. It never the left hand should be used in Havan Kund. Never. Eating also, never the left hand should be used. Animals use two hands to break meat. We are human beings. We eat only with one hand, not two hands. When two hands are used, animal vritti is coming out. Just a teaser. Learn to break with the fingers. You are cultured people, you are educated people, you are not animals. Besides, he should, by chanting the holy mantras. Besides, he should pay obeisance and homage to me by using Niranjan. Niranjan is the lamp with the either it can be one light or there can be two bati or three bati. Sometimes there are five batis, five lights. And then dhoop, deep, and in this way, this process has been given in the scriptures also, in the Vedas also. Shraddhayopahare nityam, Shraddha bhugahamishvaraha, homam kuryat prayatnena, vidhina mantra kovidaha, agastyenokta margena, kunde nagama vittamaha, juhuyan mula mantrena, Pumsuktena Buddha. All the products should be offered daily with due reverence, because I, the Supreme Lord, is hungry for respect, reverence, honor, faith, belief, devotion, etc. more than anyone else. In other words, does the Lord want all this? He doesn't want all this. Then if he is saying that I am hungry for all this, what does it mean? He wants your benefit. If you focus on him, you are going to get the benefit. Therefore, he has to say, like in some houses I go, Vinay and all, when the small kids were there, they used to say, whose house is this? The parents used to say, it is Swamiji's house. Many houses people say that it is Swamiji's house. Then, then the moment I hear that it is my house, then I say, okay, you have to keep my house clean, huh? And children, as usual, they were messy. Now, when they were kids, him, Anubhav, Daksha, Praveen's daughter, the Simran, all of them, the moment they know Swamiji is coming, they will clean up their room. All the mess is over. Because Swamiji is coming. If he sees his house dirty, then problem. And they used to do that. See? So same way, exactly the same way. Nothing is ours, everything is Lord's, including that slipper. That's why we say, when you come, Suruj was doing it somewhere, people are just throwing the slippers here and there. Put them in straight line, put your clothes in proper place, put your bags in proper place. Everything should be orderly. When that is orderly outside, then your mind will be orderly. Puja is a process to order yourself. Many priests, Vidya Shankar, when he started doing puja in Melbourne, it used to be a big mess. Flowers here, water there, 2-3 people running around him, getting this, getting that, and he doesn't know where he has kept what he has kept. But now you see him he learned. Now before he starts the puja, everything is in place. Everything. He knows, he keeps the thing so that now he has created a habit. If I put my hand there, that alone thing will be there in every puja. If I put my hand there, that alone will be there in that puja. He doesn't have to keep searching. Sometimes the flower is here, sometimes the flower is behind him, sometimes the flower is in front of him. Not like that. So your mind gets disciplined. And in this way, describing how to do the fire sacrifice, Sri Ram says, those who are adept at the process established in the scripture should make a fire pit according to the design prescribed by sage Agastya, and then offer oblations in the fire god in it by using the holy mantras given by one's guru. Such fire sacrifices are to be done by the males as sanctioned by the scriptures. Here it is written by males. Nowadays, ladies are also doing it. As long as they are not in their menstruation time, they can do it. But it's not given here in Adhyatma Ramayana. Athava upasanagna va. See, you will say, why there should be equality between man and woman, this, that, everything. All this is, literally it is stupidity. Just now, Shabrimala, you heard of Shabrimala? We haven't been there, but there's you climb a mountain and that Lord Ayyappa Swami is there. And some lady journalist, she said, only men are allowed there, women should also be allowed, this, that, everything. And she has got such huge health complications now. And that's what I heard. And many ladies joined her and they broke the rule of so many years and went up there. But it is a Agni Lingam. Ayyappa is there on that, when in the sky the light comes. And all these ladies who went up there, they couldn't handle the energy of that Ayyappa. Some were having their menstruation time, some were not, and everyone, all those ladies got affected. And that is the reason why the ladies were not allowed in that temple, because they won't be able to handle. If a young girl comes before menstruation, it is okay. After, once she grows up, after that she is not allowed. There are recorded fact that they won't even conceive a child because their womb gets burnt because of the heat. So that is the data available. And the government also, that chief minister, he was also, yes, why should it be? Because anti-Hindu. Now again they changed the whole rule. They changed it, not by law, but they realized that it is a problem. And the person who was leading the whole thing, that lady, journalist, she is suffering in health because of going there. So we must not get into all these waves of rebelliousness. You go with devotion, there are certain, we don't understand why. Then find out why, rather than break the rules. Athava upasanagna va charuna havisha tatha tapta jambuna daprakhyam divya bharana bhushitam dhyayed anala madhyastham homa kale sada buddha parshadebhyo balim dattva homa shesham samapayet. Otherwise one can perform fire sacrifice in the fire lit according to Agnihotra. So you can do it according to the chanting, invoking the Agni, or you can do it according to Agnihotra, or there are elaborate ways like various priests do. The mantra given by the Guru, in such a sacrifice, the mantra given by the Guru is not used. By using offerings of cooked food and other requisitory necessary offerings needed for such sacrifice. While doing the Havan, in such a manner, a wise seeker should always imagine the Lord in the form of the one with a brilliant radiance similar to molten gold, and duly adorned or decorated from top to toe in various divine and beautiful ornaments and decorations. After that, he must make some offerings as sacrifice for my subordinates and followers, and thereby complete the Havan. In this way, we'll just complete the puja and then we'll carry on. And in this way, here the word used was, where are we? Parshadebhyo balim dattva homa shesham samapayet. So here bali doesn't mean that you have to offer an animal. Huh? So here he says a word has many meanings, applications. So prathama means first. But another word for prathama is Ganesha also. Isn't it? So like that, someone is calling you mother, someone is calling you sister, someone is calling you wife, but you are the same person. So same way, here Bali also means many different things, and here it means offering of oblations to the Lord, offering of prasad to the Lord. And so it means that the worshipper must not forget any devotee or follower of Sri Ram while remembering or worshipping the God. So what do we do normally? Normally what do we do? I want this, let my children be successful, I'm doing it for my children, I'm doing it for my grandchildren, I'm doing it for my, then afterwards, then I'm doing it for my extended family. This is what your normally is going on. Imagine what I would be doing. When I ask for Ashirwad, what is my intention? Think. When you say that it is the Swamiji's group from whom the Dakshina has come, in that Swamiji's group, who is included? Everyone. So there is no personal. But when you go, what do? You only ask for personal. So you are restricting your expansion. You are still attached to only you, your family, your children, your grandchildren, maybe your parents, maybe your grandparents, and that's it. But for me, everyone who is in contact with me, everyone who is thinking of me, and I don't stop there. I say the entire creation. Please bless them. That's my thought every time. So why don't you expand? Why continue to insist that I am going here only for my family? See? Then expansion will happen. So, if he offers anything to Sri Ram, he must offer similar things to his followers or devotees. So if you are offering some prasad to the Lord, that prasad I will have, my family will have, but others will have bhandara, only khichdi. And what I will have, what did you offer to the Lord? Puri, bhaji, kheer, pulao. That you are not offering to the devotees. You should, whatever you have offered to the Lord, you should offer to the devotees also. So like when we call for Satyanarayan Prasad, isn't it? So if you are offering, सिर्फ जब ये हवन करते हैं, हवन में तुम क्या डालते हो? Normally खीर डालते हो या फल डालते हो? Then you should offer that to everyone. But if you are offering chapati, dal, rice, everything, then you should offer that also to the Lord in the fire. Thoda thoda, you should offer everything. The Lord is not a selfish master or king who usurps everything that is offered to him for himself while treating his dependents as third-rate slaves. He is very magnanimous, benevolent and munificent. He will accept anything only if it is also offered to his devotees. The Lord's heart is for his devotees. He is Lord is the devotee of who are devoted to him. And if there is any pakshapat, meaning if sides are being taken, I am offering more to the Lord, delicious things to the Lord, and only whatever is left over, I'll give it to the devotees. He doesn't like that. This is what Nachiketa's father was doing. See? So, and this is not for showing it to the society. This has to be done so that your mind comes into the right place. That there is no feeling, if mine or not mine. These are my people and these are not my people. Your mind has to become samatva. Everyone is the same in your eyes. Tato japam prakurvita dhyayen mam yatva smaran mukhavasam cha tambulam dattva priti samanvitaha madarthe nritya gitadi stuti pathadi karayet praname danda vadbhumau hridaye mam nidhaya cha. Then the worshipper, the seeker, he should observe silence, remember and meditate and concentrate upon me and repeat my holy name. Then he should affectionately offer the betel leaves. Remember we went to Omkareshwar, that priest gave us the betel leaf. I gave prasad to everyone. Betel leaves and other mouth freshness to me. Then after that, some bhajans should be sung, some dance should be there if it is possible, and devotional songs, stotras, or something should be chanted after that together. He should establish my attractive and enchanting image in his heart and pay obeisance to me by prostrating himself like a dandavat, like a stick falling down. And in this way, that falling down is the body should be touching at 8 places on the ground. And in this way, Shirasdhyaya maddattam prasadam bhavanamayam panebhyam mampade murdni gruhitva bhakti sanyutaha rakshamam ghora samsarad ityuktva pranamet sudhihi udvasayed yatha purvam pratyak jyotishi sansmaran. He should accept my prasad, food and other offerings made by God, anything received as blessings or gift from God, with full devotion and respect, and always you should take it in the right hand, not in the left hand. De do. Nahi, you should, when you take something, you go like that. Respect, and then keep it in his forehead, or you offer it to your forehead, and then when we take tirth, kaise lete hain? We take the tirth, offer, and then you drink it, no? You don't drink it seedhe yahan pe. So same way, prasad also, first you offer it and then you eat it. So accept it with humility, with devotion, with sincerity, and respectfully, and feel privileged that the Lord's prasad has come to you. How did you feel when that priest took the tambulam out of the basket and gave it to you? How do you feel when unasked you get invited to the temple, and the priest after the puja gives you the tirth? How much reverence is there in your heart, isn't it? Because that water which has been used to bathe the Lord, the abhishek has been done, that water he is giving you as a tirth, you feel blessed. That should express in your actions also. It should not be taken as a matter of fact. You are in the presence. When do we take it as matter of fact? When we think the statue is stone. When we take the statue to be the Lord himself, then there will be devotion. And in this way, while taking the prasad, the seeker, the worshipper, he should think that oh Lord, save me from this terrible world, this of shackles, of entanglements, and then and you establish yourself in my heart and mind, and thus he should feel that the energy of the Lord is entering into him, and he should feel that his whole being is getting dissolved into the Lord. This imagination has to be there when you are in front of the Lord. And in this way, that he has entered into the Lord, and then he should discharge or lay the statue to, the discharge is the Uttar Puja which I was talking about. And in this way, the whole puja, the worship is completed, and the seeker or the worshipper, he goes back doing what he has to do in his daily life, that is going to office. The people usually, even now, you see so many houses, they do the puja in the morning and then they go to work. Uh, and in this way, you should. And then when you are moving around in the whole during the whole day, doing whatever you are doing, you should feel, because you imagine that the Lord has entered you and you have merged into the Lord, you are dissolving into the Lord. That feeling should be kept throughout the day in your heart and mind. And as you keep practicing, one day it will actually happen. And then the Uttara Puja has to be done. The Lord has left the idol, that idol or portrait, and see, where did the Lord go? When you do Uttar Puja, we send the Lord away. Where has the Lord gone away? We invoked him in the statue. Now he has gone away. Where has he gone away? Before I told you, go and help others. But actually we have put him, established him in our heart. So he has gone back to us. From inside we brought him out into the idol, and now he has gone back into us. And in this way, and then the meditation comes. Then you sit in meditation. Yesterday I told you the Kriya Yoga of the lotus, which is upside down becoming straight, then Narayana coming out, then all that process begins. And in this way, abhi chal raha hai. So here the puja gets concluded. What is the phala and all that, we will look at it in our next class. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Just sit quietly for a moment. Hari Om.